Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
We are now into hour number 2. Joel Skousen, always extremely important, of World Affairs Brief, will be joining us on a host of issues and breaking information dealing with government-sponsored terror that ties into what we see happening with the TSA and more. But right now, let's keep hammering through those calls. Casey in Indiana, thanks for holding her on the air.
Hey, Alex, how's it going?
Good.
I've got some information and a question about the FEMA camps. I live in central Indiana near Grissom Air Force Base, which has been shut down for a long time and is on the list of FEMA detention centers. But tomorrow, President Obama and Vice President Joe Biden will be visiting Kokomo, Indiana, a few miles from Grissom, to unveil a new solar panel facility and discuss a town saved by the stimulus since Chrysler and GM have factories there. But I have friends that work for a construction company that have recently been working on a project at Grissom. They're building some new buildings and stuff, and they were told no work tomorrow because Obama will be at the Air Force Base. And I didn't know if you had any information, if there's a correlation with the president's appearances and these FEMA locations, like if he's inspecting them.
Well, that would be speculation, but when the Emergency Centers Act is so key to read the entire bill because it's a blueprint for what they've already built and designed. It's just an attempt to get it more funding. 6 mega regional FEMA command centers, threat fusion centers that also have different forms of stockades, prisons, and then mass holding areas for the general public. So it's dual use. It's areas for disasters. It's areas to hold people during civil insurrection. It's all in the bill. And it's everything that we had reverse engineered from studying the camps, from studying Rex 84, and the fragments of declassified evidence we had previously. It was a total vindication to tell us you were absolutely right, that is researchers, on what they put together. But basically, a lot of the stimulus money is going into the old bases. They proposed in the 80s, under the COG, continuity of government, to make the old bases government emergency centers and to, quote, bring in local law enforcement and merge them in under federal control. Now, Bush Sr. Began that. Clinton accelerated it. And so the rumors came out by the workers and others that were inside. Under Bush, it went public. In Houston Chronicle, Wall Street Journal reported on them being camps for citizens. They also use them as a cover story for foreigners. You've got Corrections Corporation of America on record last year and this year lobbying to build more camps, quote, for the illegals, but they're really for citizens. So it's very, very serious. And so we know that they're accelerating this program, Casey.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know if you had any information about it because it wasn't disclosed to the public that he's going to be at the Air Force Base. He's only supposed to be talking at this solar panel facility, and the only reason I have the information about him being at the base is that my friends work for the construction company that are laying the gas lines and everything at these new buildings on the detention center.
Yeah, well, that's how they do it. A lot of times they don't announce exactly where the president's going to be. So in case there is some lone nut or something, and believe it, there are those out there as well that they don't know how to find him or know where he's going to be at. But again, that's also part of all this elaborate protection they give POTUS, puppet in chief, to create the illusion that he's actually running things so they can scapegoat presidents down the road. That's why they built a mile-long bulletproof tunnel in India. That's why they pulled all the coconuts down in Mumbai so one wouldn't hit him in the head. All this ridiculous pageantry and hype so that we never look at the Federal Reserve and the real ruling class. I appreciate your call. Great points, Casey. Julio, Darren, Marcy, James, your call's coming up. 800-259-9231. I'm going to try to hurry through them. We've been doing a little bit better job, but I'm going to try to go even faster on the other side. Love the different angles the callers take us in. Infowars.com, prisonplanet.tv. Stay with us. Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs generator. Very easy to follow step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com. Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on Earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at prisonplanet.tv.
Hello, Alex Jones has told you about the delicious, safe, easy-to-fix, and very storable food from eFoods Direct. He's also told you that eFoods Direct has the best food on the planet. Well, here's the great news. It's that time of year, and their holiday special is here. 2 holiday-priced packs for you to put into your reserve for a secure future or share with others. The first is a 6-month bulk supply in number 10 cans, and the second is a 5-week supply of quick and easy meals, including delicious bakery items shipped in heavy-duty totes. Both are special values for the holidays. When you order 2 or more of these special holiday packs, you'll get free shipping on the entire order. These holiday packs are always special combinations of food that are not available at any other time of the year. Call 800-409-5633 on the web, efoodsdirect.com/Alex. That's 800-409-5633 on the web, efoodsdirect.com/Alex.
From his Central Texas Command Center, deep behind enemy lines, the information war continues. It's Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
All right, we're going back to your phone calls, then into the economy, the big developments on the TSA, full-scale revolt against tyranny as they begin to cave in. Major cracks in the facade have now turned into giant gaping holes in their fraud. They do and have been putting TSA on the streets. I want to get into their master plan on that front, and I want to continue with your phone calls. I first, though, wanted to remind listeners that just because you're awake, just because you know more about the New World Order than I do, on many fronts. I'm always amazed by the emails and comments and letters I'm sent and the astute understanding that people have. We're all working together, becoming more knowledgeable. The general public is awake now to a certain extent. That's part of the, that's a big part of the equation, but they don't know exactly what's going on. Now is the time to reach out to the public. Now is the time to give them high-quality, well-produced documentary films. And when you give them a film with a professionally done cover, shrink-wrapped, that's got a brief description on the back, they are more apt to watch it, and that is someone's mind that you are literally unlocking. Now, we have a special going right now at Infowars.com that's only going through Christmas. It's the Essential Alex Jones. It is my 5 newest and most powerful films for $24.95 a piece. $24.95 a piece. That is less than $5 a piece. The Obama Deception, Endgame, Terror Storm, Fall of the Republic, Police State 4, The Rise of FEMA. And even if you already have one or more of these films, get them. Give them to your friends and family. I don't care if they're a Muslim or a Jew and don't practice Christmas. Say Happy Hanukkah or whatever. Just give them the material. If they're an atheist, so what? They love Christmas. The point is that we need to wake people up here. And we've got a bunch of other specials. You can get 1 copy of any title and get 3 more titles free. That's with all of our top films. We're not discounting our old films. We're discounting our newest, most powerful films at Infowars.com. And until Christmas, we're also running a special we do every year in the middle of November into December, 5 months free at PrisonPlanet.tv. You get 5.3 months free. That's what the special comes out to. You pay for 6.7 months. You get 5.3 months free with a yearly membership at PrisonPlanet.tv. Or you can get a trial membership for a month, $5.95. My book, Paul Watson's book, expanded extras. We've had a new Jesse Ventura video interview, a new Willie Nelson, all of the Catherine Austin Fitz, Dr. Sherry Tenpenny. I mean, look at the new interviews every day or two. Going up, in fact, we had these ready last week. They're going up the next few days. They're on the server now. We've got Dr. Russell Blaylock. We've got a whole bunch of other never-before-seen interviews, sit-down video, professional interviews. You can burn them right there, burn them to disk, give them to everyone you know. Any subject you want to cover, any subject you want to burn a copy of a subject, higher quality audio, commercial-free podcast of the show, and it funds our operation, PrisonPlanet.tv, PrisonPlanet.tv, or Infowars.com to buy the books, T-shirts, materials. All orders get a free Citizen Rule book, and your purchase makes this transmission possible. You can also call toll-free, 888-253-3139, 888-253-3139, or you can also write to us at P.O. Box 19549, Austin, Texas, 78760. And I want to thank all of you for your support over the years. We couldn't have done it without you, and this information wouldn't be all over the place and literally on fire if it wasn't for you. We are the spearhead. We together are the tip of the spear. Let's go to Julio in Illinois. Julio, thanks for holding.
Alex Jones, happy early Thanksgiving to you and all the freedom lovers worldwide. Around last year during Christmas, listening to you talking about the Christmas Day CIA bombing, fake bombing that took place, I knew then and there that 2010 was going to be a pivotal year in the info war, and it turned out to be exactly that. For everyone who is awake with this whole TSA thing, show your friends who have been molested by these pigs at TSA. Show them Police State 4, Rise of FEMA. I mean, that film pretty much lays the groundwork for what's currently going on and what's going to happen next.
It covers the full history, the current operations, and the future spectrum. If somebody sees Police State 4, they will have a master's degree in the police state. I mean, cops should see this. And when cops do see it, they freak out because they know it's all accurate. They had never just put all the pieces together.
Secondly, in terms of Jay Rockefeller, the scum in West Virginia, talking about, you know, the little bug inside of him, maybe it's his RFID chip or maybe it's the devil, I don't know, talking about trying to get rid of Fox and MSNBC. People need to look up Electronic Media Law by Roger Sadler to understand the rules of what the FCC actually can and can't do. The FCC has no regulation over cable, satellite systems. They have no regulation over satellite radio.
No, they're just announcing that they have the regulation over it. Just like TSA is announcing they can stick your hand down your pants. They can't. This is brazen tyranny, just wading into the middle of things and openly, you know, calling for censoring the web. They're doing this because they are in deep trouble.
They think we're all ignorant. And one last thing, someone called earlier about FEMA camps. If people can look up the Cancun climate conference coming up in Cancun, Mexico on the 29th, it talks about in that website, in one of their documents, Mexico is getting set to relocate their citizens in high concentrated greenhouse pollutant areas to a special camp. And people, it's in their website, people. Just Google.
Well, oh my gosh. That's why I love taking calls, because I saw that 2 weeks ago. I looked at it.